Welcome to the year 3095. Dead Rising 3 Episode 1 is here.
Oh. I didn't realize you were going to do it so soon.
You know, 5 more comments, I probably would have delayed it to the year 4000, and my Android, replicants would have done it.
Oh, wow. To think I'd be staring at this screen with you.
Yeah, to think I'd be staring at it for so long, from the year 2013. This was a launch title for the Xbox One, baby! Dead Rising 3, for those of you who don't know, has been made from the ground up to be an open-world game. Now, Dead Rising was already kind of an open-world game, but let me tell you, adding a few extra days to goof off was the best thing Dead Rising could have ever done for itself. Now, for those of you who really liked the 3-day mode, Nightmare mode is the way for you. If you want to play classic Dead Rising, you play this mode. Same difficulty, little tougher because the zombies bite harder, but you can only save in save zones or porta potties, and you have less days to finish everything.
Oh, that's neat.
But we're not going to do that. We are going to go through the story mode because I want to goof off and show as much as I can about this game because there is so much good that it definitely outweighs the mediocre.
Well, it even has Case Zero included.
This is just a separate one-off thing. I also do like that it's divided into chapters, and you can go back to those chapters.
Hey, Niskel?
Yeah.
I think I saw a word back there that I want to ask you about. It started with a K.
Why the hell they even
Oh.
anyone flavor Los
Oh.
Perdidos?
Zombies killed?
Outbreak of that scale, a city
No.
should be a no-fly zone. Shouldn't even be using an airport.
Kinect.
Relax. What's gonna hurt us up here?
We'll get to that, don't worry. For one thing, this cutscene actually happens if you wait on the... not the title screen, but when you wait on the first menu for about 7 minutes. And every Dead Rising has done this. They have a little special opening scene kind of explaining what's going on. And it fits better if I put it right at the beginning of the giant onslaught of cutscenes we're going to get while studying this game.
Get this plane down on the ground.
What are you, crazy? Los Perdidos is filled with zombies.
We're full of people here. I know how to deal with this.
Boy, looking from Resident Evil 7 to Dead Rising 3, the jump from MT Framework to the RE engine, wow.
I don't know, this
Capcom's come really far.
still looks amazing.
Yeah, it still looks good, but they just got even better from there, if that was even possible.
Yeah, so Capcom, I will always give them kudos on their ability to add detail to things. You're going to see things that look like a photo on how good they look. But again, this is 2013, 6 years ago, as of this recording, so yeah, things aren't going to look as polished, but goddamn, was this a good way to introduce the Xbox One.
It's still one thing the Xbox One has over the PS4, and the Xbox One doesn't have a whole lot over the PS4.
This is the one trophy they can hold over their heads and go, mine!
They got about, 3-4 trophies?
Something like that. I really like this opening. It's typical zombie B-movie. Hey, somebody became a zombie, and the outbreak started slowly but surely 2 days later. Everything went to shit.
So have I ever explained my theory as to why there would never be a zombie outbreak? Or at least the possibility would be kind of low? Because imagine, you're walking down the street in the city, the guy's in an alley, and he comes stumbling out, he's all that shit, smells terrible, looks like a fucking corpse. What do? You go, "Ag, zombie, kill it!"
Yeah.
And that snuffs the infection right there.
Yeah. So, 3 days it took to take Los Perdidos to its knees. And, yeah, we have a recreation of Los Angeles.
I guess nobody's seen 28 Days Later or any other zombie movie, and I guess.
Well, you gotta think, the 10 people who didn't watch any zombie movies are the ones that got bit first, and they're like, oh shit, well now we got 10 zombies and no guns handy, so yeah, we're kinda screwed.
We gotta find a way.
That would do it.
We're
And then it just gets bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden Los Perdidos is filled with zombies. Hey, Nick, you're our new protagonist.
Wow, he's got his name on his shirt twice.
Hello, my name is Nick Ramus.
Nicholas is my middle name. Nicholas is my first name.
Wonder if anybody's in there.
I like Nick. He's a good protagonist.
He got married, but he changed his last name to Ramos. What was his last name? You guessed it. Smith.
Don't know why the hell I volunteered for this.
Welcome to Dead Rising 3. You're almost dead. Yeah, so this is your tutorial. They're gonna slowly explain how Dead Rising works. Pick up food items, heal yourself, and here's where I absolutely start praising the game. The original Dead Risings barely had a tutorial. So this is going to teach you some of the new mechanics that were added to 3, and also give you a refresher. Because the last Dead Rising game was in 2010.
That's right, yeah.
So here, if you actually explore everywhere, you can find so many things. And in fact, I thought I can infinitely make apples appear and make the game chug. But thankfully, this is on Xbox One, a system that doesn't chug ever, right? Yeah. Don't worry, this is still very well optimized for how much is going to be on screen. And here's one of the new mechanics. For one, sometimes there will be doors you need to break down. So, that's neat.
Wasn't too hard.
You don't need specific weapons to break down the doors, do you?
Whatever you can pick up, you can use to destroy anything in front of you.
Oh good, it's not condemned criminal origins then.
Correct. And this is another thing I absolutely love.
Quick select!
Quick select for your items.
Ooh.
Yes! Oh, I've been
That is
wanting
nice.
that for years.
That's nice. You know, I think we should also mention something. Unlike Dead Rising 1 and 2, I'm completely blind to this.
Yes! Oh, that is another thing.
Because I don't have an Xbox One because I make smart purchasing decisions. So
Yes, you do.
this is all entirely new to me, and my PC isn't strong enough to run a game of this caliber.
Yep, so you're going to see all of this for the first time, which is fantastic, because Dead Rising 3 was the biggest surprise ever, because
Which is
E3 did
what?
nothing for it. E3
It's
did
what?
nothing for this game. What was that?
It's fantastic.
Yes, it is. Oh, hey, heavy attacks exist now.
I was about to say, well optimized, as you miss a gate right in front of you.
They're explaining how to do light attacks, heavy attacks, and that's the thing. Every single weapon has a light attack and a heavy attack that are different. Hold on, let's pick up this medical tray. We could pick up a chair. There's a lot of garbage around here just so you can experiment.
The UI seems a bit easier to read than in the other two games.
It's simplistic. That's why I love the, the quick select and everything. If you hold down the right bumper, you can actually bring up your inventory and then you can go to wherever you want to. And then it just goes away. It just shows up what you're holding and then it vanishes. So it doesn't take up any of the screen, because you need a lot of screen space for what's going to be showing up on your screen here soon. For some reason, we've been in this quarantine area, and yet nothing's been quarantined.
Maybe it's closed.
Maybe it's dead.
Maybe it's been condemned by the health inspector.
Who left this corpse here?
That's gonna be a markup.
Whew, there they are. There they all
Ta-da!
are. Ta-da!
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, the Xbox One can't keep them illuminated for long, though.
It's just so many zombies it had to break down somewhere.
It's like, oh, okay, that's it. The rest is to your imagination, but they're all there, I swear.
The main appeal of every Dead Rising game check how many zombies I can render on screen, and the Xbox One had a field day with this, because there are so many zombies on screen. Oh, and they're all trying to bust down the gate, by the way. You can actually see the gates moving.
Wow, that's neat. That's a way to say, hey, there might be a couple zombies in this game.
Uh-huh, there are so many small details. Capcom, you're killing me with releasing Dead Rising 4 when this exists. Oh, there are so many small details that are just icing on the cake. Look at that!
That's what set Dead Rising apart from the other open world games. Its level of detail in certain things. Like, even though we had a pretty thorough review of Dead Rising, there's still so many little... Oh, excuse me, zombie. There's still so many little things that we didn't show off that are in the game.
Yeah. Oh, we got one!
No. Oh, God, we've killed one!
We have officially killed our first zombie out of thousands upon thousands.
Well, so long, pacifist run.
This is a great way to introduce killing zombies. They give you one. They give you one that jumps you, and then you have to push it off and then kill it. And then they give you a handful. Let's see how you deal with that. And then they give you more toys to play with. Like, here's a random pitchfork.
Yeah, here's an entire room. Yeah, here's an entire room full of stuff you can use to kill things with, and here's a couple things you can kill with. So go for it.
Yeah, and then they have zombies on the ground, so you can find out. Oh, if I press the button it tells me to, I stomp the zombie's head in and kill it. It introduces how to kill zombies while they're on their feet or on the ground.
See, this is good because the pace is quick enough in the opening. Because, you know, Dead Rising 1 is really slow to start out with. Let's all be honest.
Yeah.
Seriously, that whole first episode was us riding in a helicopter and taking some pictures. That was it.
It was a new mechanic. They were testing it out.
But with this, not only does it ease new players into saying, you know, this is what the game's going to be like, but it also excites old players like, oh yeah, we're getting into it, it's feeling good!
Yep, and I also need to say that Nick Ramos is a lot more agile than Frank West, Chuck Green. He's faster. He swings faster.
Well, because he's half their age, of course he is.
Well, in this game's timeline, yeah, because this is technically still part of the Dead Rising timeline, let me tell you.
Isn't Frank West like 52 right now?
He's up there. He's in his 40s. Oh, hey, hidden shotgun.
Eh.
Yeah, if you explore enough, you can find some really fun toys to use right here at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, I mentioned E3 a lot earlier before because the first thing the guy did when he got dropped into this open world is picked up a fucking gun. And I'm like, dude, no. Now, let me show you. So, I'm gonna do my best to not use as many guns, because that's not the point of this. The point of this is to pick up whatever stupid weapon you can find next to your feet and kill a zombie with it.
Chinese food is a weapon?
You can throw it at zombies, and I think it gets stuck on their head.
You gonna MSG them to the death?
Maybe. Throw rotten food at them and watch... Oh, wait. Oh, car exhaust. Sweet.
Wait a minute. Car exhaust? I could use that.
Nick's a bit of a handyman, but we'll figure that out in the next cutscene, I think.
So far, he seems like a cross between Chuck and Frank, in that he's an everyman who's also a handyman.
You'd be absolutely right. They got the best of both worlds, and I think it does a lot more for him than people think. Because Chuck Green, we compared him to a caveman. You couldn't say that about Frank, and you can't say that about Nick.
Nick's still a lot better than whoever they got for Dead Rising 4.
Hank East.
'Cause it sure wasn't Frank!
Oh, look at those zombies!
Shit, I don't have my ID! Hang on!
Oh, good, I escaped. Main character status still intact.
Oh, shit.
No, he doesn't have pink or blue hair. He's still expendable.
Oh, that's true.
Though he does have Nathan Drake hair.
He does.
very Drake-ish here.
So fun thing about that cutscene right here and transitioning into the new one, your outfits stay on if you start a new game, but only in this cutscene right here that you're seeing now does the default outfit come back. Oh hey, a callback.
To North by Northwest?
You remember that plane scene we had at the beginning? Well, here's its finale.
Ah!
Yep, zombies happened on the plane, and here's our opening credits!
Boo!
Oh, come on, it's neat. Rest in peace, Capcom Vancouver, I'll give you an F.
Just keep walking. Don't turn your head.
Oh!
See, everyone? It's real.
It's not a joke this time.
Just keep listening.
We got a lot of new up-and-coming talent in this game. Nobody reprises their role from previous Dead Risings, at least that I know of. There might be some, like, background characters, but other than that, fresh talent.
What kind of a last name is Craighead?
I don't know, probably the same person who has a cousin with the last name Cash Dollar.
But someone, like, if your last name is Craighead, you need to put the rights of yourself as, like, a retro 80s synth-pop singer.
Well, the plane landed.
Oh! Oh!
Oops.
Anybody seen my spleen, guys?
Holy shit.
Oh, this detail. The zombie models look so good. Okay, so now we need to make it back to our group. Oh, a sprint button! What a great idea!
Oh, wow! You didn't have to unlock it or anything.
Yeah, you do have stamina, but it doesn't go away very quick. Nick is a very agile boy in that he is able to run for a very long time. Hey, is this idiot proof?
No, what?
Yeah, it's idiot proof.
I can't die! I have to live in the zombie hellhole! No! The gods of fate won't let me kill myself!
So I like how this is technically a callback to the first two Dead Risings, where there are survivors that you cannot save, and that actually shows this person died, this person died. So yeah, that's happening. And I also like the little detail here. We're actually going to go through the wrecked plane to get to where we need to go.
It makes for a great opening. It sets up the zombies as a real force you need to, not take lightly. And it also sets the player free, saying, okay, here's a bunch of zombies, you gotta get from here to here. Go!
Hey, do you know the game equivalent of the money shot? Well, here it is.
Oh.
No, I mean, the good shot.
I thought we don't play those kinds of games anymore.
No, we don't. But let's say the shot that sells the game. This right here.
Yeah, that's it. That's like the epilogue of Dead Rising 1, and that's just used as the appetizer.
Yeah, this right here sold me. I was like, that's a lot of zombies.
That's a lot of zombies.
And they are actually moving the cars.
Oh!
If enough of them stack up to a car, they can move them. But here, they're specifically placed to where you can jump over every car and avoid all zombie contact. When we actually get into the bigger open world, cars that you can actually drive can be moved by zombies.
Oh man, they got all the physics engines going on.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot working here, and it's a good thing.
They got Havoc, they got PhysX, they got the regular Unity graphic.
Let's just put all these engines into the Xbox One and see if they can handle it. Oh, it can, kinda? Sweet.
And it doesn't run like shit. Go figure.
Oh my god, it's actually been optimized to be an open world game, and Capcom is using all of their original tricks for getting all these zombies on screen. Like, whatever you can't see behind you, it kind of slowly vanishes. Like it's only half there. So here's your first save point if you were playing in nightmare mode. Good lord.
Yeah, no.
And now let me introduce you to a new mechanic. Oh hey, better with kinect you say? Well, let's actually use it. Let's see if this is better with kinect. Over here. Over here. Hey fuckface. Over here.
I thought they were falling to the floor.
Over here. Now they finally heard me. Oh, thank God. So, yeah, yelling over here can attract zombies to you if you have the Kinect sensor on. But the best part is, if you don't have it connected, they automatically come towards you anyway. They are attracted to the sound of... They are attracted to the sounds of Nick's footsteps. You don't need to yell over here. So, one of the main gimmicks of this Let's Play is showing how Kinect not only obviously makes the game better, duh, but also how it barely needs to be there, but it was implemented all over the place. Like, this is when Microsoft was, like, really trying to sell Kinect and be like, yeah, it helps every game you play. No, it doesn't.
Well, let's think rationally here. You know, they were proud of this Kinect, and so it's not the Kinect fucking up. It's not what you think it is. It's just clearly Nick's footsteps are louder than his voice.
Oh, thank God.
Sure, let's go with that. Alright, here we go. Here's where we're going to be introduced to another new mechanic.
I'm going to call that the over here mechanic.
Oh no, it gets better. It gets better. There are other voice commands.
What the hell was that? Like, we don't have enough problems already.
Win game.
Hey, Nick.
Hi, Annie.
Thought you guys were goners. You find anything? Maybe some food or a gun?
Gee, I wonder who the heroine's going to be.
Might be useful.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There are a lot of twists and turns in this plot.
You get back to?
I hope so.
Birds?
Don't have
Because remember, I'm totally blind. I don't know anything.
Yeah, sometimes you're better off that way.
Sometimes I am better off that way.
We got some loners, but uh-oh, plot twist.
Say your last dose?
Ooh, she's infected. She needs to take her Zombrex.
Kinda just got Zombrex chipped like responsible citizens. We might not be in this mess.
Those people
Huh.
are tracked by GPS. They're prisoners.
They're following the law. Those GPS chips have Zombrex in them. They keep infected people from turning zombie.
Oh, really? Must not have worked too well. Look outside.
Oh, you
Yeah, I don't
criminals
know.
are nothing but trouble.
Will you
Oh. Ooh.
It's one of these plots, baby.
Hashtag topical humor alert.
Yeah, so there's a small plot line where people get Zombrex chipped, making it so that they get their daily dose.
Do I hear debating in there? Debate me! Debate me! Debate me!
I heard something political, let me in!
Peter, I'm so scared.
Oh, and just like Dead Rising 1 before it, let's have somebody be really stupid.
Something about when it was alive.
I ain't got no job, but I got a gun.
Oh, hey, here we go. There she goes.
Oh,
And immediately overtaken, and there goes her son. Bye-bye. Ooh, let's get some of that gore in here. Oh, let's see how gory this get. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
just a few squelches of blood coming from his body.
Oh, wait for it. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Give me the gore.
Okay, everybody.
So I've known Nick for about, 20 minutes now, and every frame it looks like he's about ready to shit himself or cry.
Maybe the TV will work.
Yeah, you get that a lot.
That's fine, but I'm not going
I
to
like
the
him.
garage. People are waiting for me.
He's acting like a human being. Oh, my God.
I'll take my chances.
And there goes our heroine. Bye-bye.
Quick, those zombies are gonna get in here any second.
All right, so she's going to fend for herself.
Fight them off with.
Wait, my phone's buzzing. Why? Because I called it.
Stuff around here.
Let me see if I can
All
put
right,
something together.
new game mechanic. Old one, but new. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Capcom. Let's combine weapons.
Yes!
And in fact, let's be able to do it anywhere.
Anywhere?
You can combine weapons anywhere.
Anywhere?
If it's in your inventory, you can combine it anywhere.
Oh!
That is such a good thing.
Don't even need to get stupid crafting components or anything!
You just, hey, I have this stuff. Nick is such a handyman, he can combine items anywhere.
Yes!
That is the greatest thing you could have ever done for this series, Capcom. Thank you! Oh, thank you!
Time to get hype!
God, thank you! Oh, that's such a good feeling. And also the weapons aren't just like stupid atrocities like they are in Dead Rising 4, because I can make fun of that game now. No! They are so useful, and almost all of them give you just a little bit of experience. Because remember, we're in open world territory now. Any small bit of experience points helps you get levels, and getting levels gets you upgrades.
So in wrestling, there's a term called a pop. That's whenever, like, a face comes out and the audience just cheers or whatever. Just, you know, just an absolute great moment. That's why wrestling exists. This is a pop right here. Taking a fucking saw cleaver and just sawing zombies off.
And you know, one of the best things about these new combo weapons is almost every single one you can give survivors to help defend themselves.
Yes.
But we're not going to do that because I want the good stuff. So I'm gonna, if I ever have a survivor, I'm going to give them like something to defend themselves, but not the combo weapons because they're so good.
So I have a question, real quick one. I just noticed the 1 up there, so we're starting fresh, like level 1.
We are at level 1, yes.
Can you do like you did in previous Dead Risings, where I can play for a little bit and get up to like level 15, then realize, oh, I fucked up, want to start again, and then I can start again as level 15?
Yep.
Okay. But we're not doing that, are we?
No. No, we are going to do our best to make it through the entire game within the time allotted and also try to get to max level. It's going to be a bit more difficult because there's a lot to do. But they give you plenty of time. Unlike the first couple games' 3-day time limit, you have 7 days to do everything. That is more than enough time. So we have a lot of goofing off to do. So here's something new. You know how in the first 2 games there are survivors that you have to save and you get experience points for them?
Uh-huh.
Again, this is an open world, so there are random survivors that you can save, and they will give you not only experience, but they also give you weapons, and they fend for themselves, they go away forever, you never have to deal with them ever again.
Oh, they fixed the survivors.
There are still survivors that you can save permanently, but these guys are literally just experience points. If you leave them, they die, and you don't lose anything except for the possible experience or weapon they could have dropped.
So they don't fuck any completion rates or anything?
Yes, they do not!
Oh, thank you. That's awesome!
So we are going to save every single savable survivor, like the permanent ones. But the ones that I might miss off-screen, I don't care. Because they are literally just experience to me.
They fixed the oh man, I'm jazzed already.
Alright, so here's another one. We can actually stay in our car and wreck these zombies around her, and she can be saved. We don't actually have to get out. And I think the only thing she has for us is a hatchet anyway, so worth it just for the points. Not worth it for the little level she gives us. And we're already at level 2, look at that! Yoink.
So, Dead Rising 1 harkens a lot to Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Wait, is that right?
Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead, right. Well, if that's the case, I think this is a lot like the remake. There's a lot of opening scenes where there's just zombies out in the streets in suburbia, mayhem. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this, those few opening scenes.
Well, I was about to say, let's compare it to Shaun of the Dead, because this game is surprisingly hilarious.
Oh, well, shit. I don't think that's hilarious, though. Because the zombies have already happened. We've already had, like, 18 jokes by now.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to say, but Dead Rising 3 looks so drab, it looks so gray. They make up for it, trust me. For the lack of color you see in the game's color palette, it makes up for it with the colorful personalities. See what I did there? The personalities of everybody else in this game is 5 stars.
Well, it's already making up for some gameplay improvements.
Okay, hey, you got an item in your pocket? You got another item in your pocket? Let's mash those together. Oh, you can? Sweet. Oh, hey, a plot twist. This guy's chipped and he still became zombie.
Keep him from turning.
Oh my god, it's like I could have called that 5 minutes in.
Boy, another theme of Dead Rising. Don't trust the fucking government.
Imagine that.
Topical humor alert.
Oh, hey, look. Don't want to turn into this? Get chipped now.
It's almost like the heroine was right.
Oh my god. Let's check the news. Oh wait, TV's dead.
I don't even know her name, I'm just calling her heroine.
Probably gonna take me a
That's
couple
alright.
hours, Nick.
Name's not important.
You might want to see if you
Okay.
can find anything out there. But be careful.
Alright, so next episode we are going to be let loose into the open world and we'll finally start doing some missions. And I know it's been a long time coming and I apologize for this taking so long, but trust me, the end result shall be worth it.
It already is worth it. I'm excited. Yeah! Dead Rising 3!
Finally!
Finally! Now stop asking!